Is that how much can a company decide to deduct from my QID in case I get to resign, or in case I've not completed that QID or according to the stipulated or period of time? Yes, most of you have opted, or most of you hold to cancel out your QID or even resigning the company. Yes, when we are resigning the companies, it depends on kind of scenario. Maybe I may resign because of my health, I want to go home. I may resign because I'm feeling the conditions within the company are not good for me, to favor me, and I should go home. I may resign, then I'm thinking of getting another career development, or I'm thinking of having something that is more than myself. Yes, you have a right to resign, but when or how much do you pay in case you resign, and that QID has what we call the few pending months that are left on that QID. And what is the rule for the payment? By the way, if it's your first time coming across the channel, remember it's Mex giving you all these updates and trying to give you all things that you need to know regarding what you call the labor law, the jobs, and some of the important clauses that definitely should help you to protect you when we are working in most of these Gulf countries. Yes. Let us try to look at the QID. Remember, when we are talking about the residence permit, the residence permit here is that document, or is that card that gives you the status for you to stay in the country, meaning that you are authorized to stay in the country. That's what we call a residence permit. Yes, most of us, we've decided to resign, we've decided to resign from these companies because of either personal issues, either from pressure from our peers or our fellow employees, or even the conditions that are being proved up in these companies. Yes, when I decide to resign, remember, the cost of renewing what you call your QID by each company according to the Ministry of Labor or according to the government procedure, it's between 1,200 to 1,300 if that company is renewing QIDs for its employees between that amount of money. So definitely something that you definitely should understand, or what you need to understand, that when you plan to resign and this QID has not expired or it still has some pending balance, most of the employers will not hold to bear the cost of the QID alone. They will want to partial or to spread what we call the cost of that QID renewal, such that both parties get not to lose in any way. So that's why you find to some situations, or that's why you find that when you are resigning, some companies may charge you 50 riyal, between 50 riyal to 100 riyal if you resign and there are pending months on what you call on your QID. So you find the number of months are pending is how much you pay, and the cost will be like between 50 to 100 real depending on how many months are being left on what you call the QID. And what some companies do, they may not take the money directly from you. Yes, they may go to what you call your settlement. They will deduct that amount of money from your settlement. Hope I've tried to share something for you. For someone who asked me that question, yes, that's what you definitely know. That's why I always keep on advising people that when you want to resign exactly on that same date that you think your QID has expired, such that you don't have to incur any of those costs or penalties that are being deducted on your QID, and you know how definitely you can calculate what you call your benefits.